you Adam? You want headphones or not?
I'm a sans headphones guy. Just chill.
Okay, chill.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Feels less official when you're not wearing headphones.
Okay, good.
I'm not a very official kind of guy, so.
You're a very sarcastic guy, huh?
Yes, it's definitely within my blood.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm New Englander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could rub if people don't get it. It rubs people the wrong way.
It's been a growing pain for me in Southern California.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
Because people think I'm just rude. I'm just a ball buster, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But it's, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
I never mean any ill will.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like talking shit. It's kind of like that, like the same thing. I'm like this zero, but it's from my heart though. Yeah. I talk shit to our drummer Ernie like a lot, and people think I'm serious. So people think like, dude, you're like rude. Like, it seems like, is there like beef there? I'm like, no. I mean, I'm the most. I feel kind of bipolar because I'll either be super serious or I'll just talk shit. I mean, none of it.
Yeah.
Because like it's just, I don't know. When you talk shit to someone, my heart gets full of joy. You know how you're being like sarcastic because you're from the East Coast.
Yeah.
And it's like.
Yeah, it's if
like,
you have
like
a tight relationship with somebody and you can, ball bust, it's kind of fun, It's kind of, it's endearing almost, It's like
it is, man.
It shows how much you trust that person, so or care about them in a weird way. So
if you talk shit to them or you're sarcastic to them,
there's love. Because
you love them.
Yep.
Adam D. I've been wanting to sit down with you for quite some time, and
here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
It's honestly, this is kind of a moment because also like another reason why we do this is, dude, it pisses me off because you'll be on tour with someone and there's this sometimes you just don't have that interaction. You were one of them. Like I'm not trying to put you on blast or anything, but okay, like, oh shit, we're like going on tour with like Killswitch. I want to talk to Adam. And it's just the stars never align.
Yeah, I kind of keep to myself unless there's like a parking lot vibe hangout. Yeah. So, I'm a loner.
I know, dude.
I'm a loner on tour, I guess. But yeah, but here we are now.
I know, but we're here now. I literally had to start a podcast and do it for 4 years to hang out with you.
Congrats on 4 years, man. That's awesome. That's so cool.
And man, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Adam, it's an honor to finally hang out with you, man.
Right on.
It's cool, dude.
Good to be here. Yeah.
To be professional for a quick second, you guys have a new record dropping.
We do. Nice. Friday, which is a couple days from now.
Yeah, so. Which is out now because it's dropping Monday.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yep. This Consequence took many years to put together.
Okay.
But it's finally done, and happy about that because tired of playing the old stuff. Play some new stuff. Do something different on stage. Finally.
I just play all of it.
Yeah.
Play all of it, dude.
It's cool to play new songs. Shake it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did it take multiple years?
Well, we started a little later than we should have because of it's crazy. The whole COVID thing screwed up our last record so bad because of our timing. Our timing was impeccable with the release thing, and then having just the brakes put down, and about to go on tour and promote the record, and nope, world shut down, go home. So so it took us about a couple years to get back out, obviously, for everything to reopen, and then toured and all those stuff that we said we were going to tour. Then finally got to that, started writing, and we all live on different parts of the U.S., and so.
Yeah,
we don't write together. We, come up with demos separately. Decided this time it was a good idea to get together with the ideas and have everybody kind of jam on them, and kind of get their vibes with the stuff, and like instead of just like demo, go to the studio and record it.
Yeah.
Everybody got to just put their own personality into the songs a little bit more and just be a part of it a little more. You know, I feel like all the band members are a little more invested, and then
Good. It's hard
after
to do.
that, the working with Jesse this time, Jesse learned a different singing technique to save his voice live because screaming live every night, you know, using your full vocal cords obviously isn't, you know,
Sure.
it's hard to do. So
Sure.
we tried a new method called a fry method, and it didn't sound as sick in the studio. So we recorded like 6 songs with like this new method he was using, and then we're like, I'm not really feeling the way this is sounding, man. So he like had to go back and relearn how to scream, and
Oh crap!
yeah,
That
it was
sucks.
stressful. It was stressful.
That's
That was one issue with Jesse. Jesse, like, I gotta say right now, I'm not throwing him on the bus.
you are.
He
Nice.
was the hardest
Sick.
working
I'm kidding.
dude on this record. He wins the gold star for like the dude that like threw down and everything he had, he put it into it, you know, because he was more open with us telling him if we liked his demos or not. We made him demo every song, so we could go over the lyrics together, and before we'd even get into the studio. And there were ideas we were just like, this could be better, man. This could be better, you know. So he'd like go back to the drawing board and try again, and like he did it, man. He like lots of effort. So all that just took a little more time than we thought it would. So yeah, it's been like 5 years since we put a record out. So
5.
something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it's been quite some time.
He had to relearn.
Isn't that nuts? Yeah. Like, oh, I'm screaming this way, and I used to scream like that. I got to go back to that. Oh crap! So yeah.
Well, it's probably for you. It's not. You've had some curveballs thrown at you throughout your whole career, and you really learned.
I can't hit a curveball. I can't.
You know how to hit life curveballs.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I guess maybe we're in a similar boat where it's like, yeah, something happens. Okay, what's the best way to move forward?
In that life, though,
You know?
I think that's the way life is. You know, it's not going to be a straight road, smooth sailing the whole time. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not all video games and cookies, right?
Right.
It's not all Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Now you talked about Adam, yeah, you had a very extensive career. So you mentioned that your favorite Christmas presents were video games for Nintendo, correct?
How did you find that?
Huh? Yeah.
How did you find that?
No,
Some interview a long time ago. When I was a kid, I was raised on Nintendo.
yeah.
So just remember like the only like serious like memories I have of Christmas to me were like being so stoked and being like, this is the greatest Christmas of all.
Yeah.
It's like opening like, some kind of old school NES game, like might have been Zelda, maybe Adventures of Link, like Mario 3, Mario 2, Mario, like
Yeah,
just, like holy crap, like
The Mario series was classic, dude.
we still play it.
We still
play
play
it
'em.
at home. It's awesome.
We're still playing them,
Yeah.
dude. And now there's all like these like newer versions of it. So
Love
it's like,
'em. Love them. 3D World, sick.
it's sick.
Yeah, they're all so great, man. Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna put out because N64 put out, or it might be coming out, or they put out a 4K version.
Wow, that's a lot of Ks. I don't know what to do with that many Ks.
I know, yeah,
What does that
man.
mean? They're like in the room with you?
Oh shit! What's that one? Have you heard of this?
Nah.
N64 is gonna launch a 4K version and a Bluetooth controller.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
sick. Dude, I wonder if they're gonna do that with the old school. It's cool. All right. So,
Yeah.
what was your favorite game though?
It's like asking a dad who his favorite kid is. I don't know.
Because it seems like as like a kid you're just pretty much playing video games and eating cookies all day, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That you just nailed my childhood.
Good. Right
Yeah.
on, man.
Like
Sick.
I really did love every Mario game. Like every Inception was sick. Even 2 is sick. You know what I mean? Like that's the weird one. You know.
2, yeah.
That's when you're like the egg dude is spitting eggs at you. Yeah. Like
Dude, you made me actually think about this because I was like, those those are trippy games. I wonder if they were like whoever created like the Mario series, like that 1, 2, and 3. They had to be on something.
Maybe.
They had
But it was awesome.
Like
I'm into it.
Some psychedelic shit. I don't know. Like, really, like look back. It's like when you look back on cartoons or something. Like, oh, that kind of makes sense now that I have a perspective of being high.
Well, mushrooms do power up Mario, so just
Dude,
putting
see?
that together, you
Right?
know? Just saying.
I wonder if anyone made that, thing before. I don't know.
Connection.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Mushrooms power them up, bro.
That's great, dude.
Yeah.
So you got into correct me if I'm wrong, but you got into music through your brother, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Hardcore punk, Misfits.
Absolutely. My brother was like a wannabe skater punk kid and had some friends who played instruments. So they were like jamming at my parents' house in the basement, and his friend left a drum set there, and I just started playing him, and I was like, this is fun. I can actually play beats. This is crazy. And then started playing the bass, and then actually probably played the guitar last out of the 3. So yeah, just like, I don't know, for some reason it felt like I could just hear something and play it. Like, obviously not very like difficult things back then. I'm talking where power chords only, bro.
Misfits,
you know what I mean? And like like pretty basic stuff. But
Yeah.
But it was automatic to me. I was just drawn to it. Yeah.
So you got lucky with your brother's band bringing in pretty much all the instruments, and all of a sudden you have like,
can I try that? Can I try that? Cool.
Boom.
Yeah.
So you were first drawn to the drums, right?
Yeah.
So,
Right.
dang, dude.
And it's just too much stuff to set up, so I'm all set.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
Like once you stopped doing drums, maybe you saw like oh wait, this is maybe not.
Yeah, and when I was the first drummer for Killswitch, and I was just like, I'm getting tired of setting all this crap up and tearing all this crap down, and man, it's really physically demanding to play drums all the time, especially any kind of double bass. I'm just like, does anybody else want to play drums? I'll play second guitar.
Yeah. And drummers have that weird brain too. It's just weird. It's just like it's a different person.
All right. Do you know any drummers that are like totally normal? They're all a little weird, right? Like, I'm not saying they're not nice or like good people.
No,
there's always just something a little off about a drummer in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're always doing this. Like chilling. What's up?
Yeah.
They're fucking like, damn, fucking calm down. Well, the second drummers tend to be a lot more nicer.
Yeah.
So without going too far into anything, but drummers, there's just a different wiring, and you seem to have all the wiring. Yeah. You're crazy.
Not everything's attached.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So so your brother's playing like the hardcore punk stuff.
It's very basic, yeah. Just like we're kids. Yeah.
You got lucky, man. This the drum set's right there.
Yeah,
Boom.
exactly. It wasn't mine, but just
Boom.
got to play on it for a little bit.
Video games, cookies, drums.
Yeah, that's it.
That started metalcore. just so everyone knows. Yeah. So then, you got more into like the thrash stuff, right? And then
I just like everything, man. You know, like if it's good, it's good. You know, that's the way it is.
You know what I learned?
Everything.
I learned from you, Adam. This morning I found a quote from you. Always trust your ear.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I was like, that's just
That's your first instinct is usually the best instinct when it comes to like writing. You know, like you're writing right now.
Yeah.
Like your first instinct is usually the best instinct. Like the best version of what that idea should be.
When you start doing that,
when you overthink something, I just feel you beat it up, and like if I'm stuck working on a project for over a month, I'm just gonna make it worse. You know, I really feel that way. I feel like a lot of musicians do that though. Like it's hard to say goodbye, and they want to just like overanalyze, and it's not good enough yet. And, you know, like don't forget a record is a snapshot in time. You know, so it's like it can only be like, what do you want to work on a record for 10 years? You know, it deserves to come out when it's kind of created, right?
Yeah. It's that.
Call me crazy.
Yeah, it's that first. It's that first little seed.
Right. And then other band members can get their first reactions and snowball together, and then all of a sudden, bada bing.
Did you get that from So you learn what you also mentioned, like you learned that from like learning songs as a kid. You would learn by ear, and you also mentioned that was like that's kind of the best way to practice, just learning other band songs.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so because when you create that ear recognition and that when you can hear what's happening, I just feel like you automatically understand your instrument a lot more. It's easier for you to just comprehend what's happening. It's easier to, if you have an idea within you, it's easier to get it out of you because, I know exactly what I'm hearing, and then just play it. That's the way. I think that's the best for me because it's just you're able to translate ideas and songs internally, externally.
You're kind of making me rethink how I'm learning songs now because that's how we used to do it. But now I'm literally sitting in front of like a computer, looking at YouTube videos. But man, I used to just go by my ear, and that without knowing, I was developing like the songwriting skill, just going things by ear. And now I'm older and looking at YouTube videos how to play songs. I wonder if there's like a...
So you're watching other bands play and then you're like...
Yeah, I'll see them I want to learn I don't know, a Slipknot song or something. And there's 4K versions of them playing live. You're like, and now you can slow it down. And okay, is that fret? Cool. But man, I used to just... Yeah, we used to just ear, listen, and it's okay.
It's funny. I write all my music when I'm not holding an instrument usually.
Really?
Yeah. I have this thing where I really feel like when you're moving your body, it stimulates your brain a little bit, it gets things going. I like hiking a lot. I like being outside, biking, all that stuff. And I feel like I write most of my music when I'm just out in nature doing something exercising. Yeah. Sounds weird.
No.
But that's, like I said, that's what the cell phone, the iPhone friggin' notes thing is for. Just record and you're like, and then you get home and
get the seed going, man.
Yeah, get that seed, plant that seed, bro.
When did you start hiking?
Oh God, I don't know. Long time ago. I'm old.
It's just like
I grew up in the country. I'm like a country boy, so I just want to be out in the woods.
Okay, so this isn't like a California thing. You you were doing it.
No. I used to live in Massachusetts, and I've hiked a lot of trails in Massachusetts too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Westhampton, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm
next to Northampton.
Wow, I couldn't have guessed that one. Sick.
Yeah. And East Hampton.
Yeah, what's the vibe there?
Do you know what else there is?
Southampton? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that area. So it's like a country vibe.
It's like petite New England villages, and my town was literally just mostly farmland. And
oh, really?
It's being developed a lot more now. So it's but it's still country vibes. There's no stoplights.
Oh, okay.
One country store. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were walking around even like back then, just walking, thinking.
Yeah. Well, when I was, not a kid anymore, not playing Nintendo anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. Teens now.
Yeah.
Teens.
No, more like after college.
Okay.
Yeah. I was very studious through college. Didn't do much except study. Yeah.
Okay.
3.8, bro.
Holy crap! Really?
Yeah. Not bad.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's just funny when we go to school, and we're doing something that we're interested in, we crush it.
I try. My parents kind of are like, study. So yeah. But it was cool. I hated a lot of the courses I had to take, but some of them were a lot of fun. Yeah, because a lot of them were music based, obviously.
Yeah. What actually made you go to? Because you went to Berkeley music, correct?
Yep.
Nice. That was for audio engineering. Was that?
Yep.
So that was like your purpose. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I was, because you think back then where my head was at. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be in a touring band making a living doing that. So I might as well do something that's
Oh, so you thought in your head this is not possible.
Were you like, I'm going to be in a band and crush it? Really?
Yeah.
That's not realistic to think like that.
It's not.
Right?
I'm not a good example. No.
Okay. All right. Anyways, me being the realistic person I am,
Okay.
I'm like, well, at least I can get this gig in music where I like making music. It's creating music is my favorite thing to do. So it makes a lot of sense for me to get some kind of, training within the studio setting and all that stuff. Yeah.
And you went there for 4 years?
4 years, yeah.
Oh, shit,
Yep.
dude.
I made it through. I know. It's like that college is famous for dropouts.
Are they really?
Yeah. I think that I'm going to throw them under the bus now. They're famous for over-enrolling. And then they just get weeded out because everyone's like, I want to be in music. And then they get there like, music's hard. And they leave.
Music sucks sometimes, dude. Yeah. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Were you playing the upright bass?
I did for a while. Yeah. It's really hard, man. It's a lot of, you got to get your chops up, man. It's a lot of work. Yeah.
What were you trying to learn?
I like jazz. I like some jazz too.
Oh, you are a freak. It's okay. Okay,
I told you I like all sorts of music, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jazz playing upright bass, man.
Yeah. It was fun though. It was fun.
And that was that in Berkeley?
A little bit. I played mostly electric in Berkeley. I didn't want to be a guitar major because it's in that school. It's just a sea of guitar players. Petrucci wannabes and just madness. Because that's where Petrucci went. I'm pretty sure.
So you saw it.
Just a sea of guitar players. So many. I'm like, I'll just play bass. Whatever. I like bass too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the upright though, the jazz. Upright,
most of my studies were on the electric. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 4 years, you're out. How old were you when you got out?
22.
22.
Must have been.
Okay, so you're
doing the math right.
Okay, yeah, you're still a kid.
Right out of college. Yeah.
Okay.
Right out of high school, went to college, and then did the 4 years like it was jail.
Did you graduate high
school? Did my hard time.
Did you graduate high school?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Grades?
In Westhampton, Mass. I don't remember. Oh my God, I'm so old, dude. Brain, you can't dig that far in my brain. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm digging, dude. I'm digging.
No idea.
I might find something.
I'm pretty sure I did okay. Yeah.
Well, when you go to college, you get a 3.8. So I was curious what your.
I almost failed English Lit because I found Jane Eyre very boring. What a boring book. Oh my God.
What's the book?
Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre.
Did you ever have to take English literature?
No.
Okay.
I was smart enough to know I'm never gonna succeed at this.
Yeah. It was awful book. Ugh. People love it. Oh.
No, dude. I was doing pre-algebra my senior year.
Yeah.
So, passed with all D's.
Oh, well, you made it.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't care. You were like, I'm gonna be in a band.
Yeah, just
and
D's,
you are.
Passed.
It's good.
Yeah,
it worked.
I graduated high.
Worked.
Yeah, I graduated high school just for my parents.
Yeah.
Just to buy me time.
Yeah.
Hey, I graduated. Give me a few years of rock.
Yeah.
I you know how some people had they had a half day their senior year. I had a full day.
Ooh.
And I had a class after school, and then I had night school.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I was washing dishes at a Mexican restaurant. And I'm starting to do that sounds. Because junior year, they said I wasn't going to graduate, and my parents were fucking pissed.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, how can he? Well, he could do this to get the game back the credits.
You did it. That's awesome.
D's.
Yeah. It worked.
I mean, holy crap, dude.
Hey, wait, are D's passing grades?
Yeah. was not failing.
I'm pretty sure D isn't good enough.
Let's find that. Are D's passing?
Are D's? A passing grade in high school.
Okay.
All right.
A D is usually a passing grade in high school. Shut up, Adam D.
Okay.
I passed, dude. I was killing it, dude, and you weren't, man, in high school.
Oh man. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever gotten a D.
Really?
Serious.
Okay, so C's.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
a hard C- in the English lit for sure.
English literature, dude. You're taking
It's
like
like my kryptonite. I'm not big on reading classic novels. I don't know.
who is
There's a lot of people that like
freaks?
that.
Yeah. English literature. Why'd you take that?
My better half loves reading. I don't know what her problem is. She loves reading. You should read Jane Eyre. Put you right to sleep. It helps her wind down at the end of the night.
Oh, sure.
Read a book.
Read
some chapters and whatnot.
Reading's cool, but just you gotta be interested in the book, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, fuck, dude. Okay, so you get out of Berkeley now. So
That's when it all happened. So I remember my senior year of Berkeley. I was playing in my current band at the time called Aftershock with Joel.
Was your brother also in the
My
band?
brother was
Okay.
the singer for that. Yep.
Nice.
It's weird. We never really caught any traction at all outside Western Massachusetts.
But then
for
you
Japan.
go to Japan and you kill it there, right? Let's go.
For some reason, Japan enjoyed our music, which was like the biggest brain fuck of my life, because here we were, like this band that would maybe pull 10 kids in Syracuse, and then
Why did it work there?
I don't know, but it was incredible, doing it. I was flying across the world, and then all of a sudden we're playing 6 shows. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is insane. This is incredible. I was like, one night I cried. I was like, this is what's happening. This is so cool. But yeah, we were still playing shows here and there, and I knew of Mike's band Overcast. Loved them, and Mike and I just got talking at one show. And we were like, I'm looking for somebody to start a band with. I'm like, sure, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw me play. I was playing drums with Aftershock for that show. I'm like, I can play drums, because he didn't have anybody yet, and he was just our first jam, our first hanging out and going over some riffs was just me, the drummer, and the bass player. It was just kind of strange, but just I'm jamming on bass riffs with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then people would just slowly trickle in. We got this dude who played guitar for a little bit, and then he moved on to something else, and then we got another guy, and he moved on to something else, and then I'm just Joel was playing with Aftershock, and I was like, the other guitar player, he didn't want to join another band. I'm like, the other guitar player's so good, he's just got to play with us. And I got this. Mike, just let me give you his address. We'll meet there next Saturday. And I called Joel. I'm like, hey, we got Aftershock practice on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool, I'm around. And then Mike shows up first, and Joel's like, who the hell is this kid?
Yeah.
And I show up. I'm like, what's
Dude,
up, bro?
Dude,
Yep,
your
gotcha.
haircuts are insane.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about those days. Some Sugar Ray shit going on.
Let's go, dude. That's cool.
Yeah. So I tricked Joel into being in Killswitch Engage. So he has me to thank for his life.
Either living a dream.
I
or,
always joke
or,
about
or,
that.
living a dream or living a nightmare. We'll see.
Yeah. No, it's I'm glad it worked out, because he's such a sick guitar player. It's awesome to play with Joel. So and he's a wonderful human being.
Great guy, man.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, you mentioned you got out of Berkeley again when you're 22. You didn't have your first string until you were 23, right?
Maybe even later. Yeah, I was just not with the alcohol game. But I've made up for lost time, so it's okay.
Yeah, dude.
Ask my doctor.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just didn't care for the longest time. It's funny, man. I think the thing that really started me up was I got a job that I hated, and I just come home. It's like, I'm gonna have a beer.
So you were a telemarketer, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's
what is that job like?
Awful. What do you think? What do you think? You want to be a telemarketer? And it's like sales,
It's terrible, dude.
It's just I'm not a good salesman. I can't.
What were you selling?
Musical instruments.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you could be like half decent.
But we were a wholesaler who sold to like mom and pop music stores. Right?
Okay.
So like, hey, I have a deal on drum sets, but you have to buy 100 of them. You know, like that kind of vibe. So, it was just, I don't know, man. I'm not born for selling things. I just can't pressure people into buying things. And like, you need this. That's not how I'm wired. No way.
Yeah, that's like I mean, were you ever like successful? Like
No, because I didn't want to do it. You know,
How long did you do that job?
maybe like a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah. Oh, and luckily that's when Killswitch finally got a little bit of steam. We're like, oh, I guess we're gonna try this and start getting in a van and touring. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I don't really like this gig anyways, so let's give the whole band thing a shot. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. How did you just to get the timeline right? How did you what was it going from Aftershock to Killswitch to make that okay? This is like the band.
It just felt more organic to me because I wrote a lot of the Aftershock stuff versus, well, I guess I still write a lot for Killswitch, but it's just we had this really like cool. I don't know, it feels so democratic, like everyone's a part of the creation, which is why this latest record, with us jamming all the ideas again together before we go into the studio, it felt more like the old ways. So I definitely prefer that, like having everyone within the band has their hands on it before we even begin recording it in the studio.
Yeah.
I feel that's so good for the band members too, because you feel more invested.
Everyone's more invested.
Yeah, and it feels like everyone's on the stage and like, I remember when we made this.
Yeah.
Like that kind of.
Yeah, dude.
It's a better feeling that way. Instead, like Atonement, that was like everybody felt really kind of, I don't know, just not really a part of the record because I tried to take on a lot of the responsibilities to make it an easier process for everyone else. You know what I mean? That's why we made it a point for everyone to get back to the old ways of jamming on the stuff together. And
so you trying to make it easier for everybody else might have made the process worse.
yes, absolutely. I was like, I'm going to write as many demos as I can, and if people give me the thumbs up, we're going to record it in the studio. And like everybody else, like let's just write as much material and just don't say no, just make it. And we like, I think we recorded like 20 something songs for Atonement. Yeah, and it was too much. It was like we should have just weeded out the stuff. It's like our B-side record for that was for Charity, and I think even that's like 7 songs long. 7 B-sides, 6 B-sides.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We took on too much. So
Still learning, man. You're still the band's still learning.
yeah, apparently. Well, we're always learning, aren't we?
Always.
As people. Yeah.
No matter how old you are, you're always. No matter how many records, I'm still learning, dude. Well, don't do that. It's funny because I bring that up because I remember I tried to make a process. There was a record or two that I made. Okay, if I make this easier, maybe it'll be better. And actually, the opposite effect happened. Like they didn't feel included. They weren't as invested.
Exactly.
I was like, oh shit, me trying to make things easier actually made it worse.
Exactly.
And then then you go out on tour for 2 years and it's a fucking mess. And then I will better luck next one.
And it's not like you're trying to be a control freak. You're just thinking like this is going to be good, and no one's going to have to worry as much about the stress of making the product and blah blah blah. It's just and it's good to keep everybody involved and just be there and keep the family vibes.
Nah, I've always kind of because Adam, I mean, I've been listening to Killswitch since I was a kid, and so I'm kind of
so old. I'm gonna die soon.
You might die during the podcast. So So we got to get it out on Monday. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Got it.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of coming at it as like a outsider, and also me having my experience with Suicide, my band, is I always kind of looked at you as like a. Because, we like look at other bands like, how do you do that? And that guy always kind of looked at like who's doing what. It's like, so to me, I was like, you were like, he seems like he's like the visionary guy.
Why? What about me?
So that's
What?
that's why I'm learning, because you're talking. I'm like, oh wow, he didn't even like see. It seems like Adam didn't see where the band was going until he actually quit his job.
Yeah,
You know?
like how realistic? Like I'll say it again. Like it's crazy that you're like I'm gonna be in a band. Like how realistic is to say that like I'm gonna get out of college, I'm gonna start a band, and then we're just gonna play music for 20 something years and tour the world. Like it's not very realistic to say that. How many friends do you have where they started a band and it just didn't go anywhere? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's not realistic for me to think that. And I still
crazy.
pinch myself, like the fact that like I look back the last 25 years with like the fondest of memories. It's like, how the hell has this band lasted this long and we're still going? It's like, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you have with like the early Killswitch stuff? Did you have so you didn't have like a sound in like your head? Hey, this is this is something different and new.
Well, me, I always I love metal, but like I was saying earlier, I like all types of music. Right? I listen to everything, and I was just so in love with the idea of having a heavy band with clean vocals, because I love melody. Like that's why like we take a lot of our influence from like In Flames. Yeah, you think about that, and like it's all guitar melody most of the time. You know, there's breakdowns and then guitar melody, like most of the songs. You know, it's like I love that, and like all that stuff that was happening then was just such a massive impression on our songwriting and who we became. You know, so melody's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I want blast beats and I want breakdowns.
Sure,
those are very important too.
They're very important.
But melody's awesome. You know, I love guitar harmonies. Come on, dude. They're sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanted that Ride the Lightning, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So, how are you guys writing the? Okay. So, how are you writing that like first record?
Just going for it.
Just going for it.
Yeah. It's just everyone's spitting out ideas and just coming right together. Yeah.
I'm done calling people trying to sell this fucking drum set. You know, we're gonna. Okay.
I was having fun playing drums, but like I said, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was curious because
and it's stressful, man. If you're a drummer and you make a mistake, like people are probably gonna notice.
Everybody knows. That's
if you're a guitar player and you make a mistake, I make mistakes on purpose sometimes. You know, 'cause it's fun.
Sure.
It's fun to mess with the other band members.
Sure.
But like, or do something goofy. You know what I mean? Like everyone's still, not really paying attention. And like I think the guitar sounded weird there, but we're still going. So it's cool. Yeah.
Okay, so you're drinking, writing. I was just curious because you're the drummer, and you're also the guitar player. So I was like, how is he writing songs?
It usually starts with a guitar riff.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would say my drumming style is more of a complement to the guitar riffs. You know what I mean? Like when I'm putting together a drum part, it's always kind of with the guitar part in mind. But is the way I accent it apart, or and it's not. I guess I'm not necessarily a great drummer. I just always kind of just held it down. So it was always just what could I do to complement the song. I guess that's the way I play guitar too. It's not like I'm a wicked shredder, so it's like what just complements the song and makes the best song.
Yeah, and that takes no ego.
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none. That's me. I'm not really good at anything. just do a bunch of things.
Well, sick. So trying to get the timeline right. So you're quitting. You quit. So you quit the job and you're just writing tunes.
Yeah, and touring. We're playing as many shows as possible. That's when Roadrunner notices us. And yeah, and that was obviously like the biggest deal ever because we listened to a lot of stuff from Roadrunner, and the history with Roadrunner. It was just like, this is crazy.
Because you were interning at a studio for quite some time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
what's the timeline of you working in Killswitch and then doing the intern? It seems like there's like a lot there. What's like the timeline
pretty certain,
there?
like I said, we're going back to a long time ago where
And drinking.
not really drinking that much.
All that happened
back
later.
to a time, I'm pretty sure I was interning while I was studying at Berkeley.
Oh,
it started
okay.
then.
Oh, okay.
And then
That makes more sense.
once I quit that telemarketing gig, I was still interning and working at the recording studio
Yeah,
while Killswitch was starting up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because you were interning for, quite a few years, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's to learn how a studio works. There's a lot of moving
lot,
parts.
dude.
Yeah.
And you were.
And I feel like I'm not doing Berkeley any services here. I feel like the best way to become an engineer is to just intern and work. Like do some projects, watch how things get your hands on. Hands on is always better.
Hands on, right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, it's funny because you brought up the dropout thing. It's when I was pretty surprised when I found out you went there, and then you went to intern, and you ended up producing bands. Because I know a lot of people struggle trying to find a gig after they get out of college.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's like damn, so you were one of like the rare few. Like you
just pushing myself to be busy and be in it. That's it. That's what it takes.
People don't like.
They're not going to just hand you a job. Like, hey, I got this recording gig I want you to have. Like, that's not the way it works. Well, I don't know anymore. Like how people start off anymore. That was ages ago.
Yeah. I mean, getting your hands on, I think, is pretty universal and timeless. I mean, for a lot of people don't want to enter in places. I noticed.
You have to. How else going to learn how an outboard compressor works, or desk tricks and routing and bussing and all that stuff? That's the way it works. You got to do it.
Maybe that quality alone, just that one thing, dude. Like, just be willing to enter, and even that will separate you from a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, dude. It's funny. I was trying to find interns we're talking earlier. Like people get, hey, you want to intern? They're like, Like, well, I mean,
well, if you do it more regularly, you can use it on a resume.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
What if the thing that you're interning on blows up? All of a sudden, you might have a gig. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Stranger things happen.
I know, dude. And these are also people that for a quick example, I remember this happened this week, and I'm going back and forth people to help out with the podcast, and we did some like interviews, but I didn't tell them who was going to come in. So I was thinking about having someone come in like today and just chill. But I was like, I don't really have anyone set yet, but because I know if I say who's coming in, they'd be like, oh yeah, I would love to.
Right, yeah.
So like them not seeing, but that's actually a little issue with I think today's culture. Maybe people are just a little bit less likely to work for free for a while when people like you or me were just.
That's the way it worked.
We'll fucking dive in for a while.
Yeah.
Free?
Yep.
Who? What?
That's the way it worked, man.
Money? What?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what I mean. Music industry is not easy to start and make money. It doesn't. It's not like a 9-to-5 gig where like I studied to do this, and so I'm qualified to work here. It's
no one fucking cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, no one gets.
But how sick are your riffs?
Yeah. People still don't care.
Yeah.
It's funny, like even when you're out there and you fucking do it, man. Like you still have your own personal problems and stuff at home. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I learned with being 39. People just don't care. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I like knowing that people just don't give a fuck. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, okay, so I guess we could just hop into the first record. Again, me being like an outsider, jamming it. That was like when that record came out, Alive and just Breathing. That was like the definitive record, And then I was kind of in the scene, so I would hear bands talk about it, and like it really, that's like the record where like the bands in that genre are like, well, what are we gonna do now? You know. So it's interesting because you say that you're not competitive. So like where were you at in your life emotionally, mentally when you were working on those songs?
Like I said earlier, just like, fuck it, let's give it a shot. It was literally like, cool. We're on Roadrunner now, and we're all going to go on tour for a little bit, and this may, pick up some momentum, or this may just be a tremendous bus crash, and then we're back to our 9-to-5 lives. Yeah, that's literally, it's just like,
that's it.
That's really
Nothing.
it. I went into this with zero expectations. I'm not kidding. Zero. It wasn't like, we're going to be the next, Led Zeppelin. Nothing like that. It was just like,
so interesting to me.
Let's give it a shot, man. That was it. Yeah.
I'm learning this a lot. Okay, I'm learning. Wow, this is nothing.
I feel like people need to be like that, like but you can't be lazy either.
Sure.
You're like, we'll just see what happens. You obviously have to we got to tour as much as we can. We got to, write the best music we can, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. And do podcasts.
What the? Oh wow. Okay. Cool. There's no like. Were you going for like a certain sound? Was there like any kind of vision at least, or?
Well, we always just draw upon our influences. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, we were obviously really stoked on what was happening in Europe at that time, and then we all grew up with punk, metal, hardcore. So it's just we all drew from different things. So it's just trying to take those influences, and I feel like that's what everybody does.
Sure.
Just it's the ultimate form of flattery. When you're trying to take what made you feel something when you're a kid, or whatever you're listening to now, whatever moves you, kind of taking that, a little bit of that vision, and kind of digesting it, and then throwing up your own version of it.
Yeah. Interesting, man. I'm getting kind of blown away. I don't know why. See. This is why you can't have pre-thoughts of people. Because
would you think I was like some sort of asshole or something?
Oh yeah.
Egotistical prick.
Yeah. I was like,
fuck you, bro. I'm the best.
That's how I am. It's fucking embarrassing. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. So were you still playing drums? So you played drums on the record.
So on our Ferret release, the very first thing we put out, played drums in that. Mm-hmm. Played drums on Alive or Just Breathing.
So how are you writing songs though? Since you're the drummer, also the guitar player.
Mm-hmm. So I would at rehearsal, we would just bring our ideas. So I'd have a guitar idea, so I'd show it to Joel. Like, what do you think of this? Cool, awesome. So he'd learn the riff, and then I'd get behind drums, and then I'd play the drums to it. Like that's how I, come up with show him my guitar ideas, at least. Yeah. Other than that, I would just sit around and listen to what Mike's writing and what Joel's writing, and just start playing drums. Yeah.
So were you bringing a riff or a riff? This riff also goes along with this riff, or a half a song.
Sometimes I would just write a whole song. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm usually like, I'll start a song and just be able to finish it. That's just the way my brain works.
Really?
Yeah. But it's a lot of times it doesn't flesh out. Like if I can't finish it, sometimes I won't even just work on it anymore. I'll just trash it. It's so good. It feels so good to trash ideas sometimes. It's so good as an artist. It's liberating. I'm telling you, like we were talking about earlier.
I know. I don't want to
clean up your riffs. Then you look at all the lists of riffs you got, and you're like, that's a lot of riffs. What am I going to do? That's a lot of riffs. Get rid of the ones that are like, use my girl's method. 3 years. You had something sitting around 3 years. Get rid of it. You're not using it. You're not using it.
Okay.
Get it out of here.
Okay.
Throw it away.
That's probably the moment you leave. That's probably what I'll start doing. It's like
trash shit.
Start trash.
Text me. Let me know how many riffs you trash.
I'll sell them. I'll sell them to somebody. So how long would it take you to? So if you're bringing in if you're bringing in a full song, how long How long are you doing that? Are you at home? Hey, I have a full day to write a fucking song, and then you bring it to a Joel, Mike,
Yeah,
etc.
like the later on as the band progressed, when I like moved away from Massachusetts and we weren't really able to jam anymore, I would write a song and then send it to the guys, and they would
Sure.
either say like, "Cool, good to go," or like, "I like the song, but I hate that part," so we would rewrite a part together or something like that. But, yeah, just I live as far away as possible from Massachusetts now in the continental
Yeah.
48, so
Yeah.
it's not easy to just hey, I'm gonna come to practice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I heard Joel mention you and Joel that Numbered Days was actually the first track you guys actually had and brought
Well,
to the
the
table.
first thing Mike and I ever jammed on was Soilborn
Hmm.
on the Ferret release, and then Numbered Days. I don't know about that, Joel. I don't know,
It's
But
out there. That's what the internet says.
but that's a Mike bass riff song. So
Is it?
that song stemmed from Mike. That whole first part. Yeah, me and Mike just. Yeah,
Also, so you guys really were a
just a
unit.
bass and drum unit
guys
for a little while. Yeah.
You guys were like a unit. Everyone was kind of bringing something in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So are you still eating cookies at this point, like and playing games? Okay. You have,
When
like,
am
you have,
I
like-
not eating cookies?
And you have like a
oh
rip
my
in your head.
God, like baked goods are like my kryptonite, man. Like
It's still a struggle, man.
I gain the most weight when I'm like binge. Like Christmas time is my time of year, bro.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
I think I put on 10 pounds this year. Oh, pies and cookies and delights.
I know it's tough, dude. When,
'Tis the season.
Thanksgiving.
Break out the nog. Let's go.
Oh, nog. I hate nog.
It's delicious.
Yeah, dude. Thanksgiving and Christmas just fucks you up, dude. Especially when you get older. I'm like, I wish there was no holidays ever.
What?
Cause
I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas.
man, cause you get fat, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then January, you're
Yeah,
it's like-
January starts and you're like, what have I done?
Yeah.
Like all the joy goes away.
Yeah.
You take down the tree and there's nothing but sadness and indigestion.
and then you go to gym, it's fucking packed with people.
Yep.
Like, man,
Oh
January.
yeah. See, I'm a person that uses the gym year round. So
Yeah.
the beginning of January is always the most annoying time of year to get in there, and you're like, I hate all you people. You
Yeah.
losers, where have you been? And then they slowly dwindle
Slowly,
off.
it's just every year, dude. It's crazy.
Yep.
It's why I like to go early. I'll go like at 6.
That's the best time, man.
Yeah, it's like boom.
Yep.
Yeah, the other people show up. Probably like around 8. People like the new people start to like show up.
Yep.
And I'm already gone.
Yeah.
I've listened to 2 Corn records. I'm done, dude. I'm fucking out, dude.
Oh, yeah.
the gym.
yeah.
The gym is a beautiful place, man. How long? Okay, since it's all you guys, are you? I mean, how often you guys jam and how how long?
Back in the day,
Yeah.
probably every Saturday. I'm thinking, like a long time ago. Like we'd have band practice on Saturdays. Yeah, like Saturday mornings. Yeah.
And you guys just build up ideas and just brought it to the table
Yep. Yep.
once a week.
Yeah, it was a really cool time. The way we wrote music back then, it was so like everyone had to pitch in, and like it's also really frustrating because of the days where we bring these ideas in and they would just never turn into anything. So it's
Sure.
like,
You
you're
need
just
those
standing
days.
around with a couple other dudes and like, I don't know, do you want to like try a different idea? Okay, and that ain't go anywhere. Like, all right, I guess we should just rehearse what we already have. It's like, we'd have so many practices where we just wouldn't get anything done.
Yeah. Sometimes you bring something you have a.
You know
sick,
how it is, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you have a sick riff and you bring it in and it doesn't click.
Yep. It doesn't go anywhere.
So I mean, I thought this was gonna fucking pop, but everyone puts their own thing. It's like, well, but those days are
It's only sick to you.
yeah.
Everybody else is like, I'm not feeling this.
I know.
That's the good thing about being in a band, too. If everyone else doesn't like it, it's usually a good sign that it sucks.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Chop and block, bro. Delete.
Yeah. It's got to have that fucking like energetic charge.
Yep.
It's
Or
like-
just something about it that's cool.
Yeah.
Memorable.
I noticed when someone's like, when someone is sitting down and something hits that lazy person that said, I won't say who it is, but that lazy person stands up. That's when I know.
Oh,
when
bro.
When do you know? When do you know when that person likes it?
I don't know. I guess if everybody's kind of nodding their heads, I
Yeah.
guess that's a good sign. Yeah. Right.
Did you guys? Did you fucking like feel anything like once like those songs were done and you heard Jesse's vocals?
Nothing. Complete voids.
Like, what is that? What is like fucking psycho?
No, obviously, while you're creating it, there's got to be some sort of like.
Hey, this is like something.
That feels pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, you have to. That's how songs get created. Especially for me with vocals, lyrics. That's what I really love producing.
Yeah.
When the lyrics have a great message or tell a great story, or like, and if there's a cool melody that goes with it, even better. You know. So I love that. I love putting together the lyrics and melodies to a song. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have that gift, Adam, where you could work with. I mean, obviously, you're also do other records. Like you got to connect with the vocalist, man.
Absolutely.
And if you could do that with multiple people, man, that's
right.
That's not. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It's probably like the hardest thing to do. You know.
I don't know. Like, you mean the lyrics are the hardest thing to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, to have them. Well, that's why I like working with Jesse so much, because he makes it much easier than a lot of lyricists I've worked with, because everything he creates is so heartfelt. Like, he really, really, really puts his all into what he wants to create.
He's a very passionate guy.
Yes.
And
Passionate little dude.
Yeah, and you're complete opposite and not serious.
Yes.
It's great. It's
Yes.
it's
Well,
great.
I guess
great.
I'm more. I guess I tend to use my brain a little more, where he's using his heart a little more.
Sure.
And I'm very, very analytic when it comes to putting it all together. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh well, thank God this doesn't sound like Creed.
Yeah.
It sounds sick.
Yeah.
So let's just do.
Hey, Creed's a big band, so can't knock
fucking,
them.
they're fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
It's so interesting, man. So songs are done. Is feeling okay. These are the best songs. Let's put them out.
Yeah, that's literally just let's make it the best it can be, and make sure it has our personality, and it sounds like us, and yeah.
You guys, okay? Maybe that's what I'm trying to find. You guys just put yourselves. You guys all put yourselves. You're all like your personalities into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said earlier, our influences, whatever gives us joy, using that joy, kind of internalizing it all, and then spitting it out in our own voice. Yeah.
Cool. It's cool that they also kind of trusted you. All the guys trusted you just to handle like the record as well.
True.
I mean,
that's pretty funny.
because you would want to do the opposite. Okay, well, we're signed to like a major. You kind of have to go to someone else, but they still trusted you.
We like the DIY vibe. I think we have a little bit of pride about it. Maybe, who knows? I think that's what keeps us distinctively who we are, instead of relying on somebody to give us like an outside opinion or like a fresh voice. We're relying on ourselves to make the music that we think is best. I think more bands should do that, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a lot of bands do need producers, don't get me wrong. Just having that vision and that drive, and be like, this is what we sound like, this is what we're doing.
It's more so now, actually. Like, bands are more doing it like themselves.
Yeah,
having
true.
like
the bedroom,
massive success.
bedroom records.
Yeah, they're fucking massive. It's like, oh shit, it's kind of like a recent thing, maybe the past like 5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
So again, Killswitch ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Ahead.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot easier to make a good sounding record in your bedroom nowadays than it was back then.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's fucking way different. So you guys, are any other members of your band competitive, or you guys are just chill? What's the?
I don't know. I guess Mike's got a lot going on. He plays a lot of music, a lot of bands.
Mm-hmm.
Competitive though? I don't know. Same with Justin. He's not really competitive. Joel's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel's very chill.
Yeah. Extremely chill.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dude, what was it like?
We all chill.
Nice.
Yeah. We're old now.
Yeah. No, now, yeah, it's a little bit. I'm getting a little bit more hateful as I get older, but
the hate is real. I'm just grumpy.
Yeah.
My body hurts more, so I'm just pre-wired to just be grumpy. Like, ow. Get up from the chair. Ow. Ow.
That's why we gotta do yoga, man.
Yeah,
Yoga's sick.
Let me get some surgeries first, and then I'll do yoga.
Oh my goodness! Did you have back surgery?
2 of them.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Did you have an accident on tour?
One of them happened on tour. Yeah, one of them was such a massive disc herniation.
What happened?
Just disc herniations. They're pretty common, But my back I first herniated a disc in my lower back when I was 16 years old, and got an MRI, and the doctor was like, "You have the spine of a 60-year-old."
Oh no!
And you're 60. Degenerative disc condition, it's called.
Oh no!
So yeah, it's pretty much like my cartilage just melts. Yeah. So there you go. See those little things that are circled? That looks just like my MRI. That's what it is. Yeah.
So what causes that?
See the white bit right there? That's your spinal canal. That's your spinal cord.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know this, but that's where all the nerves are.
Okay.
That's where the nerves are. So it's pretty much just this gelatinous cartilage being squished into your spinal nerve. So at that point, different people have sciatic pain down the back of their legs, into their ass. Some people get pins and needles in their toes. Some people, like me, mine was so extreme, I started losing sensation in my feet. Oh, and I still have nerve damage in my feet where I can't feel part of my toe.
That's freaky.
Just because the nerve was just so compressed and so damaged. Oh. Yeah, so that's thus the emergency surgery. Like I was just having trouble walking, and the pain was so insane. Yeah.
Was that the same injury that when you were 16?
Yes. Different disc.
It just kind of came up.
Yeah, they started falling, like one after another.
Is it from the show? Or just?
It's got a lot of it has to do with genetics. A lot of it has to do with my large frame, being fat. Seriously, genetics and large frame. Yeah, I'm a bigger mass of a man.
Yeah, you are a taller person than me.
I'll die sooner than a smaller person. I'm like like dogs.
No, don't
it's
say
real.
that.
It's real. God, I can't remember which friend of mine it was, but a large friend of mine met Sacha Baron Cohen, and he's a large person as well.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest thing. He said that. He's like, "You're large like me. We're gonna die before everybody else." He's right. He's a large guy. Mm. Yeah, so Chihuahuas live forever. Great Danes, they go quick.
How long does a Chihuahua live compared to a Great Dane?
I don't know. Ask the internet.
Yeah, I think Jay we might need to figure it out. So is that like a thing?
Chihuahua probably goes 6. Look at this, 20 years maybe.
20 years.
Not do a Great Dane lifespan.
Yeah, great.
Watch this. Look at that.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. 10 years.
Like half the time, bro.
That's freaking half the life.
You never knew this?
No.
The larger the breed, the sooner you go, bro.
Really?
Enjoy the ride.
Man.
I'm a large breed dog.
Well, that gives hope for all the short people. Like, I want to be tall. I want to be Adam D. He's tall, man. But then
I hate being big. Hate it. Flying sucks. Just fitting anywhere. Bunks on tour buses.
Oh yeah,
that sucks. It's like you're in a coffin.
That must suck,
Good night.
dude. That must fucking blow. You're trying to fucking get comfortable and sleep.
Yeah.
You can't even lay down.
Barely roll over. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry, man.
I always hit my head a lot. I'm clumsy. It's great for reaching the glasses on the top of the cupboard. That's pretty cool. It's definitely a plus.
What else?
Wow.
That's it, huh? No. Seen a
All
show.
my joints hurt though. It's awful.
Yeah. I was going to ask you what happened to your knee.
Maybe 10 to 15 years ago, somewhere in that time span. It's funny. I was on my way to Australia, and I love Hawaii, so I stopped in Hawaii just for a few days to just chill.
Of course.
And our drummer, this is for Times of Grace. Our drummer met me there on the way there out to Australia. Stopped in Hawaii. I got there before him. I went for a jog that morning, and then sat on the beach before I went to the airport to go pick him up. Get up from the sand and just feel, pow! And I'm like, oh crap, that's not good. So I went to the airport, picked him up, told him what happened, and like, oh, that sucks, and went to the hospital, and I tore the shit out of my meniscus.
What?
So it started with that.
Just from sitting up?
Just from sitting up. Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
How old were you?
I have no idea, but like early 30s, maybe?
Oh my goodness, dude, that sucks.
So like we're on our way to Australia, and the doctor's like, you probably need some sort of surgery. I'm like, okay. So toured Australia on a torn meniscus.
Oh, it's stupid.
Got home, and then talked to the doctor. He ended up thinking I had to just like get a little scope, get the little torn fragment trimmed out. He ended up taking a bunch. I woke up from surgery. He was like, I'm really sorry. I took out a lot more than I thought we were going to have to. I'm like, okay, cool. But lived pretty pain-free for several years, and then it's just been a downward spiral since then.
Really?
Like, it's really painful. Yeah. So I'm actually looking into knee replacement now.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Just spoke to my doctor about it. So I'm ready for a new knee. Ready. Make me a robot. I want to be a fucking robot.
What did they tell you?
That it's bad.
Okay.
But fake knees are sick.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, I'm the before.
Okay, yeah.
Like pretty much look at me. I'm the before picture on any condition.
Dude, is that steel, you think?
Yeah.
That'll be sick. The steel knee?
Yeah.
Well, the technology is there.
Right.
Right?
Yep, I'm ready.
Did they
Make
give you
me a fucking Terminator. I'm into it.
Did they give you any options or?
No, I'm not that far into it yet.
Okay.
The last knee doctor I had, knee surgeon, told me I was too young for knee surgery. I'm like, that's bullshit. That's such bullshit. I was 45 when I saw him, and I was like, no. That's not too old. When you're in constant pain, it's like being on stage sucks sometimes. It's just, it hurts so bad.
Yeah. Is that why you drink so much beer prior?
It helps. Yeah, it helps.
Oh, dude, this looks sick, dude.
Yeah, I want that new knee, bro. Look at that. Look at that thing.
Dude, the technology is there, man.
Yeah. Make me the Terminator. Let's do it.
Oh my! Oh
yeah. Give me that thing.
Wow. Normally I would puke, but for some reason it's not that bad. Fuck.
Right. There's no guts involved. It's just bone.
Well, Adam, good luck.
Yeah.
I've always wondered, what's wrong with his knee? He has to need a like stone cold knee brace there.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Getting old is not fun.
No.
Especially when you're large. Great Dane, gonna die.
Yeah, you're hurting more. You have more feelings.
Yeah.
You have more thoughts.
Yeah, the thoughts are very intrusive. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't just be young and ignore them.
And not care about anything anymore.
Yeah. You can't. You can't be selfish. You can't.
Life's a lot better if you just don't care. It's hard to do that though, isn't it?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. I remember the first time I had how do you say this? I had a conscious thought. It's crazy. It's crazy to say.
I hope you have a lot of those.
Thank you. No, this is like it was like.
Do you not have those regularly?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking like early 20s.
This guy, what the fuck?
It was early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was just thinking, I'm like, oh wow, I probably shouldn't be like an asshole. It's like it was like the first time like having a thought, and I'm like, oh shit, like you probably shouldn't be an asshole.
No.
This was early 20s, and then been recovering ever since.
Yeah.
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 And I think that's what life's all about.
I don't think I truly grew up until I hit 30.
Really?
I think that's pretty normal.
Yeah. 30. Yeah, 30.
Especially for guys, I feel like women mature a lot quicker. They
What
got
is
their
that?
shit together a lot quicker than men.
Well, it's probably because you got to have kids, right?
I don't know. They're just wired differently. They're smarter, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
They just get their emotional baggage together a lot sooner than men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And 35, I felt like I had a grasp on things, like the thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, I figured out at 35. I figured out what self-doubt was.
Yeah, that's a hard one
nice.
to learn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was and I go.
And the older you get more.
You get more of it. It's so fucking weird, dude.
It's really bad. Like right now, being off the road so long, or I'm leaving for tour in a week, and that self-doubt is just owning me right now. Like, do I know how to play guitar?
Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's like, do I even sound good? Can I riff? It's just when you had a Rolling Stone guy that's going no moss. Right now I'm pretty mossy.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Really, when you're away from doing it for a long time, at least me, I just feel like less confident.
That's weird. It's like,
You don't get that way. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna take a year off from touring, and then I'm gonna just drop in flawlessly. You feel like that? You're that way?
Self-doubt is more like it's more has to do with like the imposter syndrome kind of stuff. But if it's not that, then I am that guy. Hey, I'm gonna go up there and kill it.
Oh,
So
wow. We are wired differently.
we are so different.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I thought we were gonna have a lot more in common, but we're the complete opposite. We are like so the opposite. It is wild.
Yeah.
It was the luck of cannabis. I was just high, like in my room alone, thinking, and like this voice came in. And I was like, oh, like you suck, and I was like, oh, this is what self-doubt is. And then learning how like the process, like the thoughts. I was like, oh wow, this is what that is. Okay, interesting. And then
Did you ever get picked on when you were a kid?
of course,
Oh,
yeah. That's what drives me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah. Any like little like thing like any being picked on, anything that happened as a childhood trauma.
Yep.
It's all it goes all into the music.
Wow.
It's
I should have done that instead of letting it consume me.
no,
Shit.
it's work. It's work for you.
Yeah, I'll say, man, like it's insane to think about. I'm still doing it and never really like had to sweat it out like for years and years and years and then have it fail. Like that's how a lot of stories go for a lot of dudes starting bands.
I know, man. And we're talking earlier, like you dealt with your life curveball so well. It's why I'm like fascinated. Like it's like people just dream and work their ass off and try to get like to just be in a band and to do it. Now
It's almost impossible.
It's almost
if you look at the odds.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
And then you get there, and then Jesse quits.
Yeah.
Via email.
Oh yeah. Yep. That was insane. You're like, cool. Well, that was fun. Yeah.
Dude, how did you handle that?
Very. Just like it is what it is. We can't. The singer's obviously the hardest person to replace because of the voice. That people tend to gravitate to lyrics and the vocals. It's that voice. It's literally the voice of the band. So, and obviously once we heard Howard, it was like, oh, wow, this is completely different, but holy crap. You know what I mean? Like, it was awesome. We're like, at first you're thinking like, we got to find somebody that sounds just like Jesse. And then we didn't do that at all. And it was like, it was pretty crazy to watch how everyone was so like, yeah, he doesn't sound like the old guy, but this is cool too, which is awesome.
Yeah, I was just like, how did people become so accepting of it?
I don't know, but thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I was curious, like your thought process of it. Oh, am I going to get somebody? Like you just
yeah, that's how where my brain goes. I'm like, we got to find somebody who can sing the songs that Jesse wrote perfectly, But He, don't get me wrong, Howard sings them perfectly for him, but it doesn't sound like Jesse though.
No.
Yeah.
But still maintain the integrity and sound.
Yeah.
That's like, again, almost impossible. So you did two things almost impossible within like a year span.
Yeah, right. Pretty nuts.
You're a fucking freak, dude. What the? How did? Again, you
Luck, it just might be luck. I don't know. I got
Luck?
handed the shit end of the stick with the health problems, but with the band luck, it's all roses.
Holy crap, dude! Was there like a? Were you trying out different guys, or what's the?
Yeah, we tried out a bunch of people both times when we got Jesse back. We tried out a lot of people. Yeah, because you never know unless you try.
Yeah. Who are some of the people you tried out the second time when Jesse came back?
Oh God, I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
It was a long several days of tryouts. Many days.
How many people?
A bunch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So think about playing the same song over and over again. I'm like, oh God. So obviously when Jesse came in, he sang his songs great. But having him do Howard's songs, you know what I mean? Like that's one thing we told him. Like at first he was like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, you don't want to sing our biggest songs. Like you can't be in the band then. So I was like, okay, I better do that. So yeah. Yeah.
Man, so it's just 3 days grinding out.
Yeah.
See what feels good.
Yeah.
See what
Right.
see what feels right.
And at that point, I had the side project with Jesse, Times of Grace. So there was obviously like that rapport
there was
between
like
the two of us. Yeah.
And again, you guys didn't even. So he comes back with Times of Grace. You guys didn't even consider that he might be back in the band.
When we were in Times of Grace together.
Yeah.
Well, once Howard was gone, it was obviously like, oh yeah, that would be a great fit because he was in the band before.
Yeah.
But like I said, he was just reluctant.
You better try out, dude.
Yeah. He was reluctant to sing Howard songs at first. So I'm just like, that's not going to work. Get out of here.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I never liked having people try out.
Yeah. It's awkward, isn't it? Like you don't know the person.
It's so awkward, dude. We haven't done it since like pre first record. I can't do it.
Right.
I had to like sit down with the person, talk to him. Okay, fine.
And like they might be super nervous, so they might blow it. But like
I know that. Oh God, dude.
And then like
tough, dude.
you see them in a band like a year later, and they're just like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's tough, man.
Yeah, we've been lucky that we haven't had any real member changes since that. So
yeah, you guys have really stayed like a unit, man.
Yeah,
it's cool.
We're one weird family. Yeah,
you guys
lucky that I, for the most part, get along with everybody. Yeah,
you guys are for sure a family. Since there's like this misconception of when you're doing it, or like people think like you're making like a ton of money, and Killswitch is still like it was a face, like, especially after that record came out. It was like, oh, this is the record. Literally, this is it, and everyone's happy for you guys and also pissed off at the same time. It's like, well, there it is, and you were just didn't even give a fuck. That's sick.
We're just doing our thing, man.
And how old were you when you moved out of your parents' basement?
I don't know. Late 20s?
Late 20s. Nice.
Late 20s, I would say.
And then how old were you?
I think I actually moved out before that.
Okay.
But when we started touring more, I was like, why am I paying rent for a place I'm not going to be at half the year or more?
Yeah.
Like, Ma, Dad, can I come back and just leave my stuff here? And then when I'm home from tour, I can just sleep there. And
nice.
Like,
yeah.
Ugh. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I moved out earlier, like maybe early 20s.
Okay.
And then moved back once the band started picking up momentum. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because people just
and then left again late 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, people just fucking think like, oh, yeah, they must be fine, you know. Like,
Well, money wise,
yeah.
back in the day, we were paying buy-ons for tours, so we weren't making anything.
You're doing buy-ons?
Yeah, we were doing buy-ons.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
You were a buy-on band?
Oh yeah.
I never fucking knew that.
Yeah. We had to do buy-ons.
Buy-ons always, or well, not always, but they're, yeah.
Yeah, guarantees are nothing. You know, you're literally just like, please buy a bunch of T-shirts. You know.
Man, it sounds like people really didn't like believe in it. It's
What's that? The band members?
no, like people outside of you.
Well, I don't know.
If bands are like, or have putting together like a tour package. Hey, this is a sick band coming out. Okay, throw them on. No, they gotta.
Yeah.
They gotta pay.
Right. I guess that's just the law of the land.
Interesting.
When you're starting off, you know.
I didn't know that was going on back then, to be honest. Because bands do it now, and honestly, it's usually
It's weird.
It's
yeah,
not-
I
it's
never
not
really
sick.
liked that concept, but
it's not sick.
no, it's not sick. Especially for like a band that's beginning. You know what I mean? Like starting out, like man, you're really kind of putting them in a position. You know, it's like
know,
now we're
dude.
losing money
Sucks.
doing that, and then what are they going to make? $500 a night, and they're like it's going to cover the gas. You know, maybe some Teebs runs where like how many grilled stuffed burritos can you eat in a day? You know what I mean? Like
Goodness.
hard, man. I feel bad for all the young bands that have to do that. That's gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. Well, now I have a different opinion if I see a buy-on band. Well, you never know.
Yeah. Maybe they'll explode and make the band that made them buy onto their tour.
I never
Suck it, buy on our tour.
I never heard of a band doing that, open up a tour and buying on, and then
Yeah.
you guys did it.
Yeah, we had to.
Holy crap,
was it.
dude! What made you move from Mass to here?
Man, what's not to love about Southern California except, traffic, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I said, I love hiking. Love using my knee when I can.
Yeah.
I just love being outdoors. I think it's so good for your mental too. So like that's the best thing about this time of year too. Everyone thinks it's winter, but like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my little camper trailer and go to the des, bro. Have a big fire out in the desert and blanket of stars and great hiking and and then midday if you want to go up to the mountains, see some snow, we can. And then by the end of the night, if you get back down to the beach, watch the sunset, have a couple West Coast IPAs.
Dude, drinking beer is watching the sunset.
Love the beer culture in San Diego County. It's awesome.
Dude, that's kind of the place to drink, dude.
There's a lot
of breweries.
of good craft beer in San Diego. A lot of good craft beer. It's incredible. Yeah, well, you have great stuff in Orange County as well. But it's just a great place to drink good fresh beer. Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego's really got like the rep of like this kind of this has great beers there.
Yeah, sure does.
Great breweries. Someone's trying to turn me on to the Black Plague.
Yeah, they
I've
do
heard of
good
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I never had any of their beers yet, but someone said you got to try their seltzer.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I hear
Every brewery's doing a seltzer now because
Yeah.
everybody wants the seltzer, low calorie. That's fine. I don't like them.
Of course,
That's
you know.
just me. That's me.
Well, no.
I'm that old fat guy that just wants calories.
Yeah. So, but see what other people are doing is they're drinking alcohol, but they still want the,
The buzz?
no, they want the buzz, but they also don't want the extra calories.
Right. See, to me,
That's what's going on.
I don't really like wine or hard alcohol at all. Like it's just doesn't do it for me. For me, it's the flavor profile and it's of beer and yeah, it might be full of calories, but it's delicious. It's an art. It's been an art form for
Yeah, man.
hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah. Dude, the best thing is to have one of my favorite things to do ever is have a IPA or even like a triple if they haven't see bands play.
Yeah, right.
It's just, something about like that. You have that fucking heavy beer and you're just watching music. You're like, wow.
Yep.
Kind of let the guard down a little bit. You're like, oh wow.
And you're like, I love metal. I love beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
We just went to Aborted at Brick by Brick in San Diego.
How was that?
So sick. So it was nice to hear the drummer be human a couple times.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I heard a little skip in the kick drum. Yes.
Yeah.
It was
Ken's
awesome though. Like God, they grind. They're so good.
Yeah. Ken's a freak.
It's insane. He's this dude that's just almost created his own drumming language. You know,
It's
crazy.
True. Oh, that's where you got the shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. I was oh, where did Adam get this freaking brand new aborted shirt, dude?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was awesome. Good show.
Great bands, and Sven he's an OG, man.
Yeah.
I just respect people that have been doing it for such a long time. You gotta You fucking put in the time, dude.
Yep.
With anything, really. I mean, they fucking put in the years, dude, and still fucking doing it.
It's pretty crazy. If you think how long they've been around, just been grinding the whole way, man. Everything's just so brutal. Yeah,
Literally.
So brutal.
Literally, dude.
Yeah.
You can't fuck with lifers, man. You can't.
Nope.
You can't, dude. So at home, what are you doing? You're just fucking hiking, drinking
Right
beer?
now, I'm taking care of my better half because she had surgery. I've got to be there for her. I've started rehearsing because, like I said, the scary thoughts are coming in. Like, make sure you can play guitar, bro. Make sure you still know how to. Rehearsing a bunch. Working on the getting together the last little bits of the project for me and Howard. We've got a new thing coming out. Hopefully by the end of the year. Once I get that out of the way, I've been working on it for so damn long. I'm looking to finish up. I've got 5 songs done. I'd like to get another 5 written for another Serpentine Dominion record with Corpsey.
Nice.
So, yeah, I love Corpsey. Who doesn't love Corpsey?
Great guy, man.
Yeah.
He's is Shannon gonna play drums or?
I don't know. I don't even know if Shannon plays drums anymore. This is insane. Last time I spoke to him, he was just like, "Yeah, I'm not so much into doing it, anymore because it's just it takes so much effort to stay on top. He doesn't play any heel toe stuff. He's like old school, like real dude, So like, if you don't get that whole heel toe method down, it's like you can't compete with these kids, man. They like
they're
like it's insane. It's insane how fast everyone is now. It's like, my God, I don't know how to do it. I can barely keep 190 going.
Yeah, kids these days, man, they're just fucking ripping, dude.
Find a new way to like reinvent like playing kick, and my God, now you're just like, it's awesome.
Oh yeah, people and these doubles, dude.
Yeah,
doubles, like, dude, it's
so
freaking
sick.
It's freaking crazy, dude.
It's so sick.
Our drummer Ernie plays doubles, and I've been throwing some simple riffs at him. Oh, it's nice. It's nice to get a sick drummer to kind of struggle with a simple pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, that is my thing, dude. Oh, fucking give him a fucking stupid 4/4 riffing. Like hey, struggling, dude. People fucking they love Shannon. People just love him. He was just here.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he was here for NAMM, and he was probably.
So he is still playing. Good.
Yeah, I think he's still playing, man. Yeah, people just love him.
Yeah.
Do you have a timeline for the Serpentine record, or just trying to?
Like I said, I got to get this Howard record out of my life. That sounds so terrible to say, but I've just been fucking working on it for so long. It's like I said earlier too. It's like when you spend too much time on something, you just make it worse. I feel like I'm at that point where I've heard these songs so much, I'm just like, I don't even know if it's better this way or that way, or So
Yeah.
I'd like to get it buttoned up, and then I can put all my, all my brain power to writing heavy, grindy riffs. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You've been you've literally been going since you started to produce records, and you're still I
just like making music,
and you're literally still doing it,
even if it's just my own. I was lucky enough to be able to do this project with George, because it was insane to me that he said yes. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised he did.
Now
I'm
making music with a death metal hero. You know what I mean? It's insane. Man. And then being able to make a record with Howard again. Like, Howard's a great friend of mine, and I think he's a great singer. And it's like,
a great singer, man.
like here I am making music with all these like legendary dudes. You know, it's awesome.
Yeah. I'm surprised you said yeah, man.
Who?
George.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you'd say no to anything.
Oh really? No. It's different when someone says yes when they're drunk.
Maybe
it's different.
Maybe I surprised them when I showed him the songs.
You got it.
Maybe that was it. But like he was just stoked because he likes melody a lot. You know, he doesn't listen to just death metal. He likes melodic metal too. Mm-hmm. So I think when he heard a project that he could put his vocals down on with like harmonized parts everywhere, and I think he was like, awesome, let's do this. It could be fun, And then it's fun for me to like do clean vocals along with him.
Oh wow!
It's like something that probably shouldn't exist but does.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. So, it's cool, Adam.
Yeah.
You're just a dude that just loves to create.
I do.
Seems like
I do. If I'm not making stuff, I become real sad. Yeah, I just like making things. Yeah.
Do you think that kind of drives you? Like, hey, like if I stop, I'm just gonna get like severely like depressed.
Depressed as hell. Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
I found it.
I feel like I'm falling very far away from the whole engineering aspect of making music because I get really depressed with it because it's so damn analytic instead of creative. Instead of like slicing narrow cues out of guitar tones and EQs, it's just like I'd rather just like write the parts and make it feel sick. Like,
yeah.
That's funner. That's way funner.
Yeah, dude. I was just looking at your timeline. I'm like, dude, this is fucking. It's just crazy, like all like the records that you've done that had a big impact. Man, that Norma Jean record you did,
long time ago,
Martyrs, which that's my era. I was literally at a local show in Corona where I'm born and raised. I still live.
Glass House? No, it's Pomona.
No, it's
that's Pomona.
Corona. So it's probably you guys play Showcase.
Yeah,
So
right. That's what I was thinking.
It's like right fucking there. And I went there and I'm like, dude, they're in high school. They're like, so I'm like one of the oldest guys there. It's weird. And man, everyone's in high school. Holy crap! And a band goes up there and like just starts covering one of those songs. I was like, wow, it's all, and people knew like the words. It's all kind of coming back. Like, wow, that's just. And you were part of all that, Adam.
Yeah.
And you're just
maybe right place, right time. I don't know, but I just like I said, it's the creative thing in me, man. I just like being creative. And when I get the chance to work with a band and make them better, it's a cool feeling.
Yeah. One thing I think one of the most things I want to give you props for is now sitting down with you. There's just a lack of ego. It's been really cool and. I think the most fascinating record you did was that Parkway record, because you're like you put out the record that everyone's like, oh well, okay, like we're fucking done, pretty much. Then you helped out basically like the younger band coming up.
Yeah,
it's like
and they're
that's
such
a really
good
cool
dudes.
thing.
They're such good dudes.
That's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
You probably gave them all your secrets in this.
It was just a lot of ball busting, honestly.
Yeah,
like, I think Aussies are they have that sarcastic flair to them as well.
Oh yeah.
So it was just, I think it was just back and forth ball busting the whole time. It was like a good time. Yeah.
Nice. Maybe I shouldn't be in here. Maybe I'm meant to be East Coast or somewhere else because no one likes to ball bust around here.
It's fun to ball bust, right?
I'm trying to fucking talk shit to people, but it's not working, dude.
It's a good quality to have. It's to have a sense of humor, where you're not taking yourself too serious,
Yeah. You've always been that way, huh? Even like pre-Killswitch, you just never took yourself too seriously, but you took the music seriously.
Yeah, well, music's awesome. Music's awesome. Why wouldn't you? Right?
Yeah. You've always been that way, and you even
I like riffs.
Yeah, and you're always you, and even regardless if with your stage stuff, but even when bands said something like you just didn't care. It's cool.
Yeah, you can't let it grind you, man.
Yeah, but what do you do when it's like Kerry King or like Max?
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you just not say, fuck
"Oh,
it?
That sucks. We wish we were friends, but whatever."
Never spoke to him.
Well, what can you say? Seriously,
you.
why don't you like me?
No,
you know what I mean?
no, I would say fuck you, dude.
No,
No,
I don't care. Like,
that's cool, man. That's cool.
you know, I don't like every band out there either. You know, so
Yeah,
what are you gonna do? You can't please everybody.
that's true.
Yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm just lucky that there are enough people out there that care about the music that we create that we're still doing it. And
Still doing it, man.
I think that's amazing. You know, just that right there, a little positive spin on it. You know.
You're a positive guy, huh?
Yeah, not all the time.
Okay. What gets you pissed?
My girl's laughing her ass off.
What gets him pissed? What?
Everything, every little thing on the face of the earth.
Our ladies see the other side.
The what?
The clouds, the dogs.
Yeah, our fucking dogs are nightmares.
Got
But I love them to death.
3 dogs.
Yeah, 3 dogs. They're the best.
So the dogs get you pissed.
I can't have anything nice. I've had guitars broken, things in the house broken. It's just, my car smells like just a diarrhea hole.
Have you fixed your sweating issue?
My sweating issue?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. This morning I had to mop up after I was done working out. It's probably not going to change.
No.
No.
And you're always
Sweat a lot. That's partially why my guitar's designed the way it is. You know, with the jack, instead of like being on the backside with, you know, the upside down jack, it's a traditional jack, so the sweat can't pool into the cavity.
Oh wow.
I, for some stupid reason, was using passives for a while, and those would have to be like replaced every couple of weeks. I was sweating out passive electronics, but you know,
Oh wow.
most active units are housed so that, you know, liquid can't get into them. Like, you know, I believe both EMG and Fishman, like you can pretty much like dunk them in water and then put them back in your guitar and they're gonna be fine.
Oh shit.
So switch back to, and obviously actives sound better for metal. So yeah, got one active pickup in my bridge and that's it. One volume knob, and, you know, obviously you don't need a pickup selector.
Yeah.
And just nothing to sweat out. You know? Yeah. Oh, I got a great story for you too. When I was playing EVHs, they're bolt-ons, and I sweat my stage guitar so much, I sweat it out so hard that the 4 bolts in the back of the neck to bolt it onto the body, they started to rot. Where you could take, like, they're totally fastened, tightened all the way. You could take my neck and move it like that.
Oh no.
It was insane because all of the moisture that was sticking, like getting into
It's an issue.
the bolt holes. Yeah, it was insane. Yeah,
That's an
the
issue.
one. That's the one. I love that guitar.
That's an issue, man.
We don't have that issue anymore. My the signature one now is neck through, so you can't do that.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause
neck through, not moving.
now you're playing comparison, and then you left him for a while, right? And then you started pretty much trying shit out.
Yeah, trying some stuff out, and
Came back.
yeah, the comparison was like, hey, if you come back, we'll make you your own guitar. And I was like, that's kind of cool. You got me.
Yeah.
You know, they've always made great guitars. I don't know. I guess I was always like the grass might be greener on the other side guy.
Of course.
Even though everything was probably fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Guitar players
what
have
are
that
their
mind.
guitars like, though? You know?
Guitar players have that mind, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
They always want to try like the new stuff. I just realized that the 7's not here. Fuck, someone needs to tell me that from now on. Yeah, we always want to try new shit.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
but it's a blessing and a curse. Well, I'm sorry about your sweating, man.
I don't know. So sweating is sweating. It's a very human thing to do. I think it's fine. Some people think it's gross. Whatever. Very human thing.
Hey Jay, you have any questions? I know you're a fucking massive fan of a metalcore.
Put me on the spot.
Metalcore. I mean, in the whole.
Well, I just want to know about gear, and the guitar thing kind of hit.
Oh, cool, perfect. What's the thing of I think guitars with 1 pickup sound worse than guitars with 2 pickups.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's like a chunk missing.
There's actually a chunk gained.
Exactly. So by theory,
More wood, more sustain, bro.
yes, but when you play it, it just doesn't.
I love my guitar.
Okay.
It is the most aggressive sounding guitar ever.
Really?
I
Is it?
think. Yes.
Okay.
Stainless steel frets.
Okay.
It adds more, even more bite.
Okay.
It's just angry.
Hmm.
It's an angry sounding guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder because sometimes I'll play something with like only one pickup.
It's a one-trick pony, but like it's a freaking cool trick.
Nice. Yeah. I wonder because I would only use like the pickup. I'll take out like the toggle switch and the tone and all that, but I will leave the pickup solely for that because I'll take it out. I'm like, something's missing. I wonder if it's mental. I don't think so though.
Yeah.
And I'll leave the pickup in there. I'll put tape over the pickup because it's just like I felt chunkier.
All right.
Maybe I want because I know that you play with a lot of bands and you heard it in the studio. I was just wondering like there's maybe you might have heard something. That's kind of like a thing I had in my brain for many years. So you never heard anything like that?
What with just one pickup?
Yeah.
It sounds awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm just an idiot. Well, I am, but it's fine. It's fine. Adam, did we miss anything? You want anything out there about?
No, I'm just here to chill. We're
chilling?
gonna go get some food. Have a West Coast IPA.
Is that for lunch?
Yes. Late lunch, early dinner, whatever. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was looking
I get up
forward.
early, so it's
What time?
It's getting close to dinner time already.
What time do you get up?
Anywhere between 5:30 and 6:30 usually.
Okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Yeah. I like getting up before the sun. It feels good.
Oh, dude, you just get out there. You look outside. I'm like, yeah, the sun's not even out yet.
Yeah, and my dogs are trained 7 and 7. Like they're at 6:30. They're by their dog bowls no matter what. Like,
Yo, yeah.
like, well, come on, dude, let's go.
It's time. The day they saw you hungover, we don't give a fuck.
Yep. Like we don't care. We don't care about you how you feel, Dad. Just food,
Yeah.
party.
Well, maybe next time. I was kind of, to be honest, I was kind of looking forward to drinking with you, but next time.
Yeah, we got some miles to drive, and
Yeah.
yeah.
How long?
Next podcast, you have to do a remote podcast. We'll do it at a brewery.
Oh,
There you go.
at the brewery.
Next time,
And
or whenever there's a show or whatever. We're gonna bump into each other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to literally start a podcast just to sit down with you.
Yeah. Well,
Success,
you know,
dude.
I'm pretty much a local, bro.
Success.
So just let me know.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. Although that stretch of 5 can be quite treacherous with the traffic.
Dude, we're actually in your area often because San Diego is like my lady's like favorite place to go.
Oh,
So we'll go
you're
downtown.
like every other jerk in LA and Orange County that
So, yeah, you're
crowds our roadways
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
weekends, and we're like,
yeah.
where did all these freaking people come from?
Yeah,
God.
that's us. That's
Get out of here! Build a wall.
No, it's true. Yeah, we'll stay at the Hard Rock by the Padres. Just walk that.
One of the best stadiums in America.
It is, huh? It's nice.
I love that park. It's great.
It's good. It has its own vibe.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy that they've been having they've been having shows there now too.
Yeah.
It's like, what
exactly.
the-
Yeah, they do the Gallagher Square, like park inside the park vibe. So it's pretty cool.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah, we
man.
just saw Thrice there a little while ago. It's awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Just them.
No, them in Manchester Orchestra.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So yeah, it's cool.
That
It was
hard.
raining. Never rains in San Diego. It's like raining during their show. Like, oh man, that sucks.
Even better.
Yeah.
It's a vibe, dude. It's,
Yeah,
It's just freaking vibing, dude.
Yeah.
That's outside. Nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go to where Adam's freaking hammering, dude.
Yeah.
That's when. That's when you know.
Yeah.
Well, Adam. So yeah, where can people find you?
What, around town?
Band,
or?
no, the abandoned internet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm in a band called Killswitch Engage. I'm in a band called Times of Grace. I'm in a band called Serpentine Dominion, and another band called Burn Eternal. Have projects from 2 of those bands coming out this year, and hopefully another release next year. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
keeping it busy.
Yeah, find them on IG.
Yep.
Yeah, IG.
IG websites. We're on tour like pretty much the whole year. Killswitch is, so leaving in about a week. Coming to see you. Would be nice to see you folks if you want to come out.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and the dates will be in the description for those of you listening, watching. All those dates. Leave on the 5th in Nashville. Nice, dude.
Yep. That's where it starts.
Are you guys driving there?
No, God, no. God, no. No. It's a long drive.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I could fucking barely get you here.
Yeah.
Adam, dude, I really appreciate your time, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no sweat at all.
Thank you, man. I'm glad I
Good to
got
see you, bro.
You too, man. I got really excited when I found out that you were doing it.
Cool.
It sucks that people I want to hang out with don't hang out. It's like, dude, Adam is.
Do you want to come to San Clemente right now?
Yeah, let's go. There's like a thing where the people I go on tour, they just don't hang out. It's you.
We're going to San Clemente right now. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Willie. Monkey.
Yeah.
I'm like, accomplished the impossible. Yeah. I'm on the tour, and I'm just by myself.
Where were you that whole tour? I feel like.
I don't know.
Where were you?
Oh, catering.
Yeah.
Catering. Drinking. Yeah. I think.
Well, I hung out with Dan Kenny a bunch. So.
Oh,
Where
man.
were you? Where were you?
I try to stay away from him.
Well, he hits a certain point, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's just I party now, but I don't. I do have a line. Yeah. It's just like I kind of have to.
He rages. It's a good time.
Yeah, he's our face, dude.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Adam. Dude, thank you for everything that you've done for metal, man.
I'm just
appreciate it,
I
man.
just love music.
It's
I
cool,
love
man.
Music. That's it.
I learned a lot about you, man. All right, Adam. Thank you, man.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate
Thank
it. All right,
you,
everyone.
man.
That's it. Later.
Thanks, everybody.
Fuck off.
Cool. Yeah.